Hey, what's going on everyone? Hawks21 here, back with another Splinterlands video. So we're going to do another short battle type video, just another 2 battles. I kind of liked it, the last video was like 12 minutes as opposed to 25, so I think we're going to stick with this. We'll see how you guys, react to it. A lot of the bigger, longer battle videos don't get that many views, and I know the people who love it. But I just think it's intimidating for people to sit there and get through a whole thing, which I fully understand. So we're going to try this shorter content. Round 2 of it. So in the first one, we talked about sniper rule sets and spending extra time thinking. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the opposite. And that sometimes Splinterland's a game of luck. It really is. You can have a fully perfect, well thought out strategy, but your opponent does something weird that you weren't expecting. You might get an bad miss that you weren't expecting. A poison might not land, or a poison might land. There's a lot of stuff that are out of your control. In these next 2 battles, we're going to talk about exactly that. 2 minuscule things. Splinterland's a game of inches. Stuff you can't necessarily prepare for. And sometimes it just comes down to luck. That's what we're going to talk about. Before that, I am Hawks21. I cover Splinterlands here on the channel. If you are interested in a blockchain-based video game that you can earn some money for your time, it's fun to play. As you can see, we talk about strategy here. There's a lot of strategy that goes into it. You got to think. It's really fun to play, and you earn something while you do it. You've come to the right place. Splinterlands is awesome. If you want marketplace content, if you want battle content, if you want to learn how to play, if you want to see interesting battles, my channel is the perfect place for that. So if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate you being here. Let's get into it. Okay, so let's talk about this battle. Effectively, what's going to happen here? We are each going to get a 1 Martyr Cursed Windeku. I am going to hit the Cursed Windeku once, but that doesn't matter because it'll just heal that damage. So the one shot here doesn't make a difference in the battle. What's going to happen is a Cursed Windeku versus Cursed Windeku is going to step to the front. Both of them are going to be martyred once. Sounds like a draw, right? Well, what else is affecting this battle? -1 magic versus -1 archery, doesn't matter. -1 health versus -1 speed. That's going to end up being the deciding factor in this battle. Just our summoner choice. That's it. Me bringing the Chaos Agent doesn't matter. The difference between what Martyr is being brought doesn't matter. It's going to be the difference between the -1 health and the -1 speed. So why does this count as sort of like a lucky thing? Because -1 health in a low mana poison battle is the perfect play. It's the right play, more likely than not. It's super, super powerful in low mana poison battles. -1 health almost always is going to be the right play. Think about the -1 magic with the splinters available too. I was worried about the death sort of low mana magic plays that can exist. When you add in some redemptions too, I was kind of just thinking that the Cursed Windeku would have enough health to get through it. And I went with the -1 speed to try to counteract anything else that could happen. But ultimately, that just comes down to luck. And it's unfortunate. This guy made the right play. I think the Cursed Windeku was the right play. It's just being able to predict that your opponent's going to play exactly that is impossible. So yes, you should put in some thought, like I talked about in the last video. You should take your time creating your lineups. Think through what your opponent might play. But sometimes you just got to tip your cap. I've tipped my cap a lot of times to my opponent, and in this one, Crime Poet, nothing really they could do. Splinterlands is a game of inches. So there we go. We get that 1 hit, but that 1 hit does not matter. Martyred. Poison, 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 poison. No one can do anything on this round. They both just heal, poison. Then they get their martyr. Okay. So wait, let's see. Let's let them heal first. Oh, so that's the thing. That's actually where it starts. So I'm gonna get my first heal. I'm just gonna do everything before. Here's Curse Windeku. So the extra health doesn't even really matter because I'm gonna do everything first. So you can see it play out perfectly here. They have 1 more health than I do. I have 1 more speed. So I'm gonna heal up to full health, take my shot before they heal. Okay? And that just creates my advantage. So here, look at that. Oh, they haven't hit their poison yet. Okay. What wins me this game? The fact that I heal first and I eliminate them. My health wasn't reduced enough where it's going to be a draw. So I'm able to heal 3 health to get to 4 before they get to heal. And that's really the difference. That was it. My 1 speed, me getting to do my first turns first, made the entire difference of this game. My opponent made the right play. I made the right play. It's just based on what we both decided to do. A speed advantage was better than a health advantage in this particular battle. Crime Poet, great battle, GG. I got lucky here. Unfortunate for you. I'm sure we've played plenty of times, and I'm sure you've got me plenty of times. Okay. Second version of this. Kind of a situation where I make the right play, but I still need to get lucky, which is very frustrating, right? So I'm expecting water sneak, right? This is a very common setup. And, specifically with here, right? You're going to get this card, Cruel Cephalopod, up front, most times with weak magic. And you'll get this in the back. Normally, though, you're getting the Tide, what's the 3 mana Reflection Shield reward card epic. You're getting that in the second position with water. But they bring a poison. The Horny Toad, what a play. It's not a card you see very often. But it was the right play here. And so, I predict right. I could have guessed what they have played 5 cards. I would have guessed this, right? I would have put the Chaos Agent probably in the back first. But this lineup I could have predicted 10 times out of 10. This, though, complete wild card. So I was almost got exactly what I wanted. Almost. But one little tiny card here threw me for a loop. So now I'm worried about getting poisoned. I want to make sure my Jared Scar gets the resurrection and not necessarily the Pelacor Conjurer. Where normally I'd want the Pelacor Conjurer to get the resurrection. This is such a good sneak defender against this water lineup. Just because it's going to eat 1 shot with the Divine Shield. And then there's a decent chance that it dodges the Uraeus, with the 1 speed differential, plus the flying. That's 35%. That's not bad on a 4 mana monster. It has good health, and then if it gets resurrected, boom, the Divine Shield comes back. So it's the whole process again. It's just going to take a while for the sneak monsters to get here. So this is exactly what I wanted, except that this card was different. Let's see how it plays out. This is why this game can just be so frustrating. There we go. So we got that miss. We didn't get the poison on the first turn. That's big. We're repairing up front. We got another miss. They do hit the poison. Just miss. Another miss. So let's take stock of this. Uraeus has a 35% chance to hit. And has missed every single time. Because it's missed every single time, I still have my Resurrect. That's going to allow the Jared Scar to get resurrected, which is going to completely change the match. It's what wins me the match. The fact that the Jared Scar is the one who gets resurrected. So I almost exactly predicted what my opponent was going to play. Set up what would normally be a perfect counterplay. But I was one card off, and that required me to need a 35% chance, 35% chance, 35% chance thing to happen in a row. All because of one card. So what's the point of this? Here we go, we get the Resurrect. Yes, take your time. Think about your plays. Think about your strategies. Also, right here. A poison here, we're done. Another luck thing, 50-50 shot. So I needed everything that just happened, and then boom, still came down to a 50-50 shot of a poison. So you can make the right play. You can fully predict what your opponent's going to do, down to 5 out of 6 cards, and still require a ton of luck. On the flip side, you can do the perfect play, and your opponent gets a ton of luck. So yes, think about your lineups, analyze them, take the time, like I talked about in the last minute, but don't get too frustrated. Also remember, Splinterlands giveth, Splinterlands taketh away. There's going to be frustrations. There's going to be bad luck. There's going to be, there's going to be bumps along the road. Stick with it. You're going to keep improving. You're going to keep getting better. And, all of a sudden, you're going to be having more and more battles where luck isn't a factor. So hope you guys enjoyed these 2 battles. Hope you guys are liking the quicker format. If you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here. Hope you're enjoying the game. I will talk to you guys soon and see you around the game.